Hello, my name is Candice Nochebuena and I want to talk about my past. When I was very little child, around 3 year old, I used to live in Federal District, which now is Mexico City. During that time, I used to attend the Aqueducto de Guadalupe kindergarten, which was near my house. In the mornings, I used to go to school, and in the afternoons, we were taken care by a lady named Gloria. My sister Astrid and I used to play in the evenings. We didn't used to go to the park much because the neighborhood was starting to become dangerous. But when we did, we had a lot of fun, and I used to have a red pedal car and a white cycle that I took to the park to play. And nowadays it's different. We go to the park for practice skateboarding or longboard or rolling. And sometimes we go to the mountains and we do mountain bike. Later, we moved to the city of Tezitlan, Puebla, in the northern part of the state. I was 5 year old at the time. Since my parents were doctors, they would sometimes take me to their clinic instead of leaving us at home with the cleaning lady. I don't know if it is cleaning lady or homemade. Well, in Tezitlan, I used to attend Ines Cantu kindergarten. After school, my dad used to take me out to eat, or sometimes we used to have our meals in the apartment. When I used to go to my dad's clinic, I had to be very quiet and well behaved because he used to value his professional image. My father was a surgeon, and my mother was um, general doctor. Later on, I attend Miguel Hidalgo Elementary in that municipality because my uncles used to work as teachers there. Nowadays, they are retired. Eh, and they used to take care of me. I didn't used to play much with other kids during that time because my uncles were very strictly. I spent 6 years in that elementary school before moving on junior high. I think it's secundaria. I chose technical secondary school number 24 because they used to teach automotive mechanics, a subject that I've always been passionate about. My father wasn't with us anymore. He passed away in 2014. and um, in the second year of junior high, I got expelled because I had bad behaviors and I had to transfer to a telesecondary school near my home. At the first, I didn't used to talk to anyone, but over time, I made friends. I completed my junior high school and my education. Well, then I moved to the 70s 44 in Tezutlan. I choose it because they used to have a workshop for internal combustion engines, and I love my classes. Unfortunately, I got into a fight with a classmate in the fourth semester, and I was expelled of the 70s 44. So I had to finish high school in the Cooperative Federal Preparatory School. When I finished the high school, I went to the city of Puebla to study engineering in the manufacturing of auto parts, and I used to be very happy there. However, math subjects used to be challenging for me, and when I finally managed to pass the difficult courses, I used to have an issue with one of my metrology teachers, and I could continue there. After that, I went to study at Anahuac University in Jalapa, Veracruz. It's a beautiful campus and a bit more affordable than my first university in Puebla. I decided to take things slowly. But in the sixth semester, my mom retired and she couldn't afford my quotes anymore. So I decided to start working. Initially, I moved to the city of Pachuca because my mom had bought a house there. However, due, the, due to the newness of the residential area, there was no transportation and everything was far away. Consequently, I decided to move to Mexico City to work. My first job was at Cuprum, a profile manufacturing plant, where I stayed there for 8 months. Later, I switched to a career company, which it was unconventional, but it allowed me to work only from Monday to Friday and a half day on Saturdays. After that, I decided to return to Pachuca. By then, I had a scooter, making transportation easier. When I looked for a job here, I was surprised a lot because to find that the pay was much lower than Mexico, and I was challenging for me, especially since I already had my son and my wife. Nonetheless, got my best in the jobs, and I had until one day also I saw that the career that I had always wanted was available in the National Technological Institute of Mexico, Pachuca campus. Without hesitation, I signed up for the entrance exam. Many warned me that it was tough to get into a public school, but thankfully, thanks to God, with determination, I managed to get in, and here I am in the next semester, on the verge of finally graduating. Well, that's it. A little bit of my past. Thanks to you hear me, and see you next.